We're getting some stronger gusts here in the Tampa Bay area now, taking down some branches. One would think that before the night is over, you're going to see some trees down, a lot of trees down here as well. This Tampa Bay, this area is very vulnerable to this storm surge. St. Pete sits on the Gulf Coast, and across the bay, the Hillsborough River runs through downtown Tampa. Tampa and South Tampa flood often, and David Begnaud is there. David?
We're about 6 hours from Irma rolling into Tampa, bringing with it a storm surge that could top 8 feet in a city that is one of the most vulnerable in the world when it comes to flooding. That's the Hillsborough River, and we have been watching it drop dramatically for the last 6 hours. Here's how it started.
We noticed the water was receding, somewhat dramatically. It was happening during the low tide cycle, but it looked different, as if somebody put a straw in the Hillsborough River here, running through downtown Tampa, and sucked it out into the Gulf. The Weather Service says the reason it may have looked more dramatic than normal is because Hurricane Irma was helping to pull the water out. Now, it eventually came back with the high tide cycle, but here's what we're told to expect. On or about the time the hurricane rolls into the Tampa area, it will coincide with the high tide. And as that water comes back into this area, right up this river, which is essentially a choke point, it will come with hurricane force winds and a storm surge that could be devastating to this coastal community that is one of the most vulnerable in the country.
It's as if the winds of this hurricane are literally overriding the tide cycle. There's a curfew here in Tampa. It goes into effect at 6 o'clock tonight. The mayor told residents earlier, we are about to get punched in the face by this storm.
David, thank you very much.